Oh, let me move the mic back over. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. I wanted to give my thoughts and reactions real quick to the start of this game and to the opening of it. Tonight so far, Jalen Brunson, slow start to the game. He has 4 points. Victor Wembanyama, as you guys can see from our stats, Victor Wembanyama has 13 to start the game. The Spurs come out hot like they have in the last handful of games. This is the first time, I think, in 55 years. It showed a stat when it cut away to commercial break. It showed the stat of how this is the first time, they're the first team to outscore the opponent by double digits in the first quarter through the first 4 games. Like, again, obscure stat, like one of those, okay, you got to be looking for it on purpose kind of stats. That's what I feel, because it's like there are stats for stats, and those are one of those where it's like, oh, okay, I get it. But San Antonio, they did it the other game. They've done it this whole series so far, just out to a hot start. New York starting slow, 22 points only. And I think the other thing too, not only with Wemby kind of taking over this game, sorta not so far. I mean, let's pump the brakes a little bit because it is still very early in this game with his 13. But Cat with some fouls and Robinson with some fouls. This is something that was talked about pre-game, is how are the Knicks going to come back and answer? We have the offensive foul overturned. I don't know if we have anything else down here to show, but it's just the mental psyche of just everybody was talking about Wemby shoving Brunson, and how are the Knicks going to react? How are they going to come out? And well, no, they've come out and they've been bullying Wemby, but I mean, that thrown elbow by Robinson was kind of like the smoking gun there, where it's like, okay, well, all right, we know what's going on here. I think probably should have got teed up, but it is what it is. It's whatever. So now it's 44-25. Fox just made a bucket. Field goal percentage too. There's another thing. Spurs are coming out shooting really well with their field goal, 67%, to what the Knicks is, I believe it said like 30% too. So where's field goal? Yep, 33 to 68%. Okay, so that's one thing to look at. But I just want to give my thoughts, jump on here real quick. That's my reaction to the first quarter. As the Spurs, here's another 3. Bingo! Oh, look at Wembanyama. Look at Wembanyama getting shoved to the ground again by Alvarado. Let's watch this on replay. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, what the hell? Nothing. Whoa, what the? Single leg takedown. No, he's like hooking the back because of how tall Wemby is. He's like hooking the back of his leg. Oh, that's funny. All right, whatever. Anyways, we're gonna cut. We got game time now. So, are they gonna cut to a commercial break? No, come on. Oh, they're gonna do another official review. That's the other thing too, is they've been going under official review like every 2 or 3 minutes to look at these ticky-tack fouls on Wemby. So, yeah, Wemby's going to go to the line. He's going to shoot a couple. So it's 47-25. Again, this is not what the Spurs want to be playing if they want to keep this thing close. Again, it comes down to composure. So here's Alvarado and Wemby. Alvarado's trying to box him out, but then he just has his right arm hooked on Wemby's knee, and then he trips over Cat, and then he gets up and he like kind of single legs. Now Wemby did flop, and then Alvarado tried to step over him. Yeah, just there. Yeah. Anyways, all right, I'll cut away. But if you guys are new to the stream, I give my reactions during commercial breaks, so be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and also give me your thoughts and comments in the chat. We have a poll up too, where I'm like, hey, who you guys rooting for out of the Knicks and the Spurs? So they're going to challenge it. We'll see where it goes. But anyways, largest deficit of the postseason. 22 points. Have they hit that 22 points? No, not yet. It'd be 50. No. Hold on. 22, 45. Oh, they're tied right now. They're tied right now for the largest deficit. All right. We'll be back. Alright, people. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's jump into this, shall we? Oh, I gotta mute the TV. Hold on. How we doing? Where's my remote? Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, excuse me. Well, to start out this little scoring interval, so far started the second quarter. Whoa, wait a whoa, what the? Oh, okay, there we go. Spurs have outscored the Knicks 18-12. They're doing another official review again, for a ref-initiated review for the replay support call, because apparently there was another. Oh, see, here's the forearm to the chin. Here, we'll let that play. We'll let that play for a little bit. I can buy some time. Right now, kind of like what I said when it went to commercial break, is this is not the kind of game that the Knicks want to be playing, because obviously, just the physicality. Might be. Okay, hold on. Right. Because I'll put it this way. Did Wemby get away with shoving Brunson? Hell freaking yeah. And I think the refs know that they made that mistake, because I would have called a tech on Wemby too. You don't grab a player by the neck and shove him down. So Wemby should have been assessed a tech last game. And so with all the media talking about how are they going to get Wemby back, we kind of knew, like, he was public enemy number one in New York. Like, for hell's sakes, there were videos that were showing, like, fans posted up outside of their hotel yelling at him as he was on the balcony, like, meditating and shit. Oh, that was such a cool shot. They got the blue lights on today at MSG, and so you could see, like, the city of New York, and then, like, in the distance behind another building you could see the blue lights. So Robinson's going to be at the foul line here, shooting 2 to try to cut into this lead, make it 36-59. Again, this is the largest lead that the Knicks have faced all postseason. The other one was the 22 point deficit against the Cavaliers. But again, as you can see, flying elbow. I've seen better flying elbows in the WWE that looked faker than this. So, yeah, I think just the refs knew, and obviously, like, it was circled, like, hey, public enemy number one, we're going to go make him, we're going to give him the little bit of physicality. That's what the start of this whole game has been, which, all right, Robinson subbed out. He got fouled, and so that's why he took the 2. It's 34-59 right now. But right now, all things considered, Spurs are in their bag right now, because, like, they already have the Knicks mentally beat, because let's look at, alley-oop, no good. Okay, Cornette goes out of bounds. Let's look at fouls real quick, and then we'll, because they just started to play team stats, team fouls. Right now, 6. Oh, 10 to 11. Okay, I was reading, like, because I was reading fouls and then it jumped down to blocks. I was reading that wrong because I read it as 1 to 6. No, it's 11 to 10 with the fouls. So, yeah, it's 59-36. Knicks need to get back into this one. Brunson so far with 10 points. But, yeah, oh, good steal. See, here we go. Here comes Brunson. Layup, and it's good. All right, guys, I'll see you in a sec. Again, if you're new to the stream, I give my reactions during commercial breaks. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Never mind. We'll stay right here, ladies and gentlemen. So, good steal there. Great steal by Brunson on Cornette. And then, so here's how this play went down. So we had a little Euro step layup by Brunson, and then we turn around and somebody had a 3. Somebody banked a 3. Who banked a 3? Let's go look at the stats. Somebody just shot and made a 3, though, and that's why they called a timeout. Oh, really? It was just the... Oh, I thought it was Brunson's layup, and then there was a... After the layup, there was a quick turnover, and then from that turnover, someone shot a 3 because it looked... Because every... Okay, never mind. Oh, there's a step back 3... We already talked about the elbow. Yeah, Cat's been fine. How many points does Cat have so far tonight? 6. He's got to get involved just a little bit more. Same with Same with Bridges. I think there are a lot of reasons why the Knicks lost the other game the other night. But there's parts of me that think, you know what, if Bridges just has an average day, 15 points, 20, they probably win. But the Spurs did have answer for almost everything. All right. Who else has been playing pretty good? Castle needs to get going. He needs to show up. He only has 5 points so far. Bench points with 12. How many bench points? 2. Okay, so far the Spurs bench is outshining the Knicks. Maybe that's something we could circle again, but yeah, other than that, nothing else much for the start of this game. Just the Spurs getting off to a hot start, outscoring them in the first quarter. But in this quarter, I mean, the points-wise, it's 18-16, like it is pretty even. This could be the chance and the moment in the game where the Knicks try to get back into this. And considering where the largest lead was, hold on, let's go to leads. Look at that. Their largest lead was a 25-point lead. If they can get that 20, wait, let me, right there. 25-point lead. If they could, whoop, there we go. 25-point lead, like it's laminated, highlighted, my bad. If they could cut it down to about, maybe it's even a 15-point deficit or a 10-point deficit by halftime, there's at least something to build on. But right now, too, also their field goal percentage is terrible, and their three. Because that's another thing is, right now the Spurs have made 11 of 18 3-pointers. They're shooting 61%, and they're shooting 62% versus the three ball for the Knicks. Wow, the three ball for the Knicks has been terrible. 3 for 8 for 38%. Their field goal percentage 12 for 28 with 43%. Hey, there's AJ DeBonsta. AJ DeBonsta projected #1 overall until he says, hey, hell no, I'm not going to the Wizards. Alright, hello, you know what, let's move my drink over there. Okay, let me get some halftime. I don't know. Oh, it's... Okay, we're gonna put it right there. We're gonna put it right there. Let me, where's my audio? Okay. Alright, let me turn down the volume there. How are we looking on... Well, we're looking pretty good. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Let me get my halftime. This is gonna be my halftime thoughts and reactions to what we have seen so far in today's game. Let me get something queued up here. And so I'm gonna go back behind the green screen and get things queued up. But stay right here. I would show you the process, the magic of how we, you know, get things going, but I can't show you everything. Let's do, because it's like, what should the title of the video be? Like, Spurs kicking ass. And then just watch people react to that. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Alright. We'll do halftime. I need this. Thank you very much. I need this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's do... Ooh, Spurs takeover NYC. I like that. I like that. I'll do that one. Yep. Let's do that one. Let's do that one again. We've used it before. We'll do it again. Here, let me... Entertainment. Okay, they're talking about it. They're getting it queued up and ready to go to talk about it. Dude, look at Cat. Why does Cat just every play he's got to be yelling every play? Oh shit. Oh shit. That is not what I wanted to happen. Oh shit. No, it doesn't have the same stream key. Shit. Halftime highlights, largest halftime lead in finals history, 27 points tonight. The other two largest is the Celtics by 30 back in 85 and 28 by the Lakers back in 2020. They talked about it being the largest lead excluding the bubble in playoffs history, and it's like, yeah, that I actually respect that stat because it's like the bubble was an anomaly of itself considering sports as a whole because, and I think this is just my opinion on it. What the bubble proved is that the fans are just as involved in the games and do help switch momentums. Because there is parts of me as a Heat fan, like, I love the Heat, but like if just the fan environment, unless you're doing what the Spurs are doing right now, which is where you physically take them out of the game because you're up by 30. If it's close, the fans can get involved, and you know the pressure starts to build a little bit. But when you're playing in an open gym, anybody can get hot at any time, and it is, though, the purest form of basketball as well because it's basically glorified pickup. So that's my thoughts on the bubble. this up. Hello. 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 Okay. Get that going. Oh, my music's out. Hold on. Spurs got the magnet ball. The Knicks are being cheated out of the final series. No. 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 The Knicks are not being cheated out of this series. Please. Please. No. No. If anything, like, go look at, you know, let's pull it up right now. Let's pull it up right now. Team stats. Let's look at free throws. Free throws. 6 free throws, 3 trips to the line versus 23. So tell me who's getting gypped here. Okay, let me. Oh, hold on. Shaq's dancing. Oh, okay. Notice how they, you know, notice how they have male performers this time to keep everybody focused instead of talking about Cardi B. Okay, hold on, let me get this thing queued up. Freaking, this is taking forever. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Come on now. All right. Oh, let me check the chat again. Sorry, my bad. I did see that we're sitting with at a 67% for predictions on this NBA Finals, and my only thoughts and reactions to that would be, okay, we've got 3 votes. We're splitting in the middle. Because out of 3 votes, okay, hold on, let me cue this up. Wait. And back. Sometimes it gets laggy when I. There we go. Okay, let me close that. Actually, no. Let me keep the chat open. My bad. Okay, I'm getting the halftime, dude. By the time I hit go live, it's like, okay, you have 3 seconds to talk, and then the second half's gonna start. So I'm gonna hit go live here, and then we're just gonna roll into it. Sounds good, people? I think, okay, we're on low. Are we on low latency? Because sometimes it gets weird with the latency. All right, here we go. Gonna hit go live. It's working. Sweet. All right, it's working. Okay. All right, people. All right, we are working. All right. Hello. Are we live? I think we're live. Hello. Come on in, people. Okay, let's talk about. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, we're live. Okay, I'll keep the chat open there. I do have the poll open. Okay, welcome in, people. This is going to be my quick thoughts and reactions to what we have seen so far with the halftime break coming into this one. Right now, the Spurs are up big, 76-49. When you look at the history of the NBA Finals largest leads, we have the Celtics back in '85 that were up by 30 at one point. You go all the way back to the pandemic year with the bubble, the Lakers over the Heat. I'd guess that was either like probably game 6 actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because I do remember game 6 was a blowout. And they were saying that one was a 28-point lead. And then here we are with a 29-point lead for the Spurs. Now, the thing that I can't help but to notice is look at the 3 ball. I think right now the biggest thing going for the Spurs is just they've made 10 more threes than the Knicks. The Knicks are not shooting well at all. So that's one thing to put into consideration. I think another thing, this was going on early in the game, but then as we get into the second half, okay, just had to make sure I'm not muted. Whoops, that would have been embarrassing. As we get into the second half here, I don't think it would be too much of an issue, but as we talk about the mental psyche of the game, the little extracurriculars, and again, I don't think it would be too much of an effect on the game, but as we could see, you know, Wemby was public enemy number 1, and so there were a whole bunch of fouls going his direction. Like we joked about it and we looked at it, there was the flying elbow, there was this challenge here at the very beginning of the game, you know, Cat hooking Wemby's arm. Like, how do you defend that? Like, yeah, he's got his arm locked in there, kind of just a surrender cobra hold, which it is what it is. But I'm trying to be as unbiased as I can. Like, I think it's like, why are they treating Wemby this way? Well, if you missed it last time, you know, Wemby got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. He was shoving Brunson. I think Wemby should have been written up with the tech right then and there. The Robinson flying elbow, I think, should have been given a tech, but I don't think it was. But I think eventually all of that is going to settle, and we're going to get into the second half, and I don't think there's going to be any extracurricular nonsense of, you know, tough guy stuff going on. Because, like, we've seen it this whole series. I mean, Fox and was it Brunson? Fox and Brunson got into it. Hart and Cornette got into it. Brunson and the ref got into it. I say that jokingly, of course, but I think the biggest thing on why, like, the first half has been the way it's been, just look at the 3 ball. The Spurs are shooting well, whether it's Harper. Like, in fact, let's go look at some of the stats here, team-wise. Let's pull them up, shall we? Look at this. Look at the 3 ball here. De'Aaron Fox showing up big. He's had a better game this game so far. He's got 13 points. And, you know, when 3 of your starting 5 have double digits, that's really good. When you have 15 points off the bench, that's really good, especially when they're shooting 3 for 3. And if you want to compare as well, let's compare. So we have 15, 20, 22, 2. That's not good. 22 points compared to 2 points. Like, if you just want to look at bench versus bench, don't look at any other stat. Right now, the Spurs bench is taking over, which is actually, I'm actually super impressed that that's going on. What else can we talk about? What else could we talk about? Let me try something real quick. everything. Hart with 3 points. Bridges with 5 points. Oh, it's showing Knicks fans. Hey, there's the Sandman. Alright. Wow. That is so funny. That is so funny. Okay, it's going to be the start of the third quarter. Damn, it just showed all the Knicks fans and celebrities just sitting there disappointed. It's like, wow. Well, hey, you're the ones that wanted to spend $1 million for courtside seats, which I think is highway frickin' robbery. Whoa, most in any half in NBA Finals history. 14 for 26 is the most three-pointers. So you go Splash Brothers era, you go just all time. 14 three-pointers is the most in Finals history. That is actually freaking phenomenal. So right now it's 76-49. We're starting in, but just wanted to hop on here real quick, give my thoughts and reactions to the game, and everything that's going on, because, you know, it is what it is. So anyways, guys, we are going to end, the stream here on the shorts end. Oh, misses. What about rebounds? Hold on, let me look at a couple more stats, team stats. Let's go rebounds. Rebounds, 18-21. So the Knicks are out rebounding them. Just, I would think that three ball. The three ball is the biggest outlier now. So, how do the Knicks get back into this one? I would say not any ticky-tack BS fouls. Like, don't feed into that. That's not your game. I'd say right now just chip away at the lead and try to get back and go on runs, because you look at when they came back and they beat the Cavs. You look at when they beat the Spurs in Game 1. There was a point swing, and there was a shift in momentum as well. They need to go on runs, and they need to, especially with Wemby out, need to take advantage. Keep shooting the three ball. Keep trying to make the three ball. Oh, look at that perfect alley-oop. Oh, Wemby's down. Oh, wait, no, he's getting back up. That's fine. Is Wemby limping? Nope, he's going to shoot a corner three. Got it. Damn. 79-50. Woo-hoo-hoo! This one might be over, folks. This one might be over. Spurs are taking care of business. All right. We'll end the stream here, but thank you guys for watching. We're not ending the full stream, but people on the shorts end, we'll see you guys later. We'll see you guys later, probably for, you know, post-game reaction if you guys want to tune back in. All right. Let me go right here. Make that okay. All right, guys. We'll give my reactions more when we come back. But right now, 79-52. We'll see you during commercial breaks. by Burger King. You rule. Could you imagine, if there was a time when your team would go to the NBA Finals for like a decade straight? Like it showed Larry Bird cutting to commercial break, and then I was thinking like all the times that the Celtics or the Lakers have been to the NBA Finals, and like I believe in the history of the NBA Finals, I think the Celtics and Lakers, especially in the 60s during like the Bill Russell era, I think they met the Lakers like every damn year for like 15 straight years, which we complained and we rolled our eyes at the Cavs Warriors meeting 4 times in a row, and it's like, it could have been worse. It could have been like 10 times in a row. So we see kind of a resurgence, sort of. Offense, here come the Knicks out of the gate, super hot. 10 points compared to 5 starting out. What we did have is we did have a little bit of extracurriculars with Wembanyama again. And you know what? I've said it, and I'm going to call balls and strikes. Should have teed him up. Which maybe that's what the flagrant is. I don't, because I understand that there's a tee, you can get a technical, you can get a flagrant level 1. Like, I don't know the levels and logistics to the lengths of like the severity of what each foul is. So Wembanyama was moving his arms around and he caught Cat right in the nose, and it gave him an elbow. And again, I think, gosh, 6 times. I think they've gone to official review. No. Let's see how many. Hold on. I think the play-by-play, will it give me fouls? Flagrant 1 foul. 1, 2, all quarters. 3, 4, 4 or 5 times they've gone to the scorer's table and been like, okay, let's review this. And it is what it is. It is, because they were also talking, because I think with flagrants, I think the thing with that they were talking about, because they went back 20 plus point comebacks in the last 2 playoffs. The Knicks have done it 4. The rest of the NBA has done it 4 times. So we're cutting back. New York has started off really well with a 7-0 run. They've outscored the Spurs so far 10-5 to start the second half. Again, this is what I was talking about. You got to go to your playmakers like your Brunsons and get them going with the 3 ball to try to cut back into this lead. You can't get it all back at once because the Spurs are still shooting historic from the 3. But you got to play smart basketball. Woo. Damn, I'm yawning. Okay. Can't get caught up in any of this nonsense. But anyways, if you guys are new here, I give my thoughts and reactions during commercial breaks. So be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys during the next commercial break. Air ball. All right. Ooh. All right. So coming back into the start of the second half, the Knicks have outscored the Spurs 21-11. There was a moment there where the Knicks started off with a 10-0 run. Since then, though, people have kind of settled in to the game, and the Spurs and the Knicks, it's sitting now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's sitting at like a 18-4 run, because the last time I checked, it was at a 16-4 run in the last 6 minutes. But then Brunson made another 2-pointer. Because that's just kind of just how it's been. It's been like one of those little corner. You look at the key. He's making it from like right there. Right there. That's his shot right there in that area. Here, let me. What else? Flagrant one for. Oh yeah, here's the elbow. Okay, so we'll wait 14 seconds. But right now, so far, Brunson with 27 points in this game. And this is something that I did mention, where at this point you have to chip away at the lead, and you have to go on runs, and you have to take advantage of when Wemby is sitting. And so far, that is what the Knicks have done. Okay, so here's a little bump. Right. All right, see? Right there. Boink. Maybe you throw a tech on it. I don't know. Because the one that he did against the Timberwolves was pretty blatant. Like, he threw his elbow into it. This one, I mean, I'd still throw a flagrant, throw a T on it or something, because I mean, it is what it is. It heightens the game. Heightens the game just a little bit more. Makes the game, well, hello. So again, yeah, like they've come to the scores table like 7 times now. Sorry. Jump scare people if you were ready for that shit. You know what else has happened too? That is something to notice. This was at 60%. It's now down to 44%. So the Knicks can catch up. Hold on, maybe this other angle will show. Will this other angle? Nah, it won't. That is lame. That's all right though. But Spurs they've only made one. They made 14 in the first half. They made 1 in the second half so far. But all things considered, they're catching up. They need to make 7 more threes to have 15 3-pointers themselves. But of the 18 points that the Knicks have scored in this 18-6 run, 8 of them are for Brunson. He has the hot hand right now. He has the most with everybody on the court with 27 total. So I'd go to him. I'd also go to OG. I'd go to, I mean, Clarkson's in right now. He was shooting the 3 ball pretty well the other time. So here we go. Let's get into it, fellas. Oh, alley-oop. There we go. So now it's 72. It's only a 15-point deficit now. So here we go. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's get into it. So the Knicks trailed by as many as 29 points, but since then, they've cut the deficit to 15 points. Wembanyama leading the Spurs with 19. Brunson with 27 for the Knicks. You look, who else has had a pretty big game? OG. And I think for the remainder of the game, you got to ride the high hands. Because look, Towns with 8 points, Hart with 6, Bridges with 5. Bridges, it's kind of how I was feeling with Game 3. There's parts of me that think, you know, if Bridges showed up and scored maybe 10 points, 15 points, maybe Game 3 would have gone a different direction. But with how this game is going, the Spurs are letting the Knicks back into this one. There was, during that 18-4 run, just freaking, the Spurs weren't making anything. They were shooting terrible. And so I think getting into it, the Spurs have let the Knicks back into this one. This one is very reachable now. It's only a 15-point game, so it's not like it's, oh my gosh, and we're going into the fourth quarter. I just realized, yeah, we're going into the fourth quarter. Shite. Oh my gosh. They better hold on to this one. I don't know. Let me look at the largest blown lead. It's coming back from commercial now. Let me look at Google real quick. Largest blown lead in Spurs history. All right, guys. Get the clips ready. Get the clips ready. Clipping it now. The largest blown lead in San Antonio Spurs history is 32 points. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's not. It was 29. It was 29. The largest blown lead in history is 32 points. They squandered this massive advantage in 2021. Dude, this was recent. This was very recent against the Boston Celtics, ultimately losing. Wait a minute. I think I remember. Hold on. See, they're already asking. Look, if 40 minutes ago, an hour ago, see, people have already looked it up, which is why it's because people are. Spurs set NBA Finals record with the largest halftime lead in the modern era. Let's go modern era. Yeah, this has all the makings to. Well, they had the largest lead and they blew it. Largest blown lead in finals history. Let's do finals. The largest blown lead or greatest comeback of an individual's finals game is 24 points set by the Boston Celtics against the Lakers in Game 4 of the 2008 NBA Finals. Okay, they erased a 24-point third quarter deficit to win the game, 97-91. Ooh. Here we go. Wemby. Oh my gosh, Wemby just got hack-a-shacked there. Okay, all right. Well, start of the fourth quarter, guys. I'm gonna cue in maybe 2 or 3 more times, and then we'll get ready for our post-game reaction. But leave a like and subscribe if you guys are enjoying the stream. If you're new here, I give my thoughts and reactions after this screen. This is my commercial break screen, so be sure to leave a like, hang out. I'll give my thoughts during commercial breaks on what we're witnessing. This has been a pretty fun game. This has been the Spurs to lose, basically. But let's get into it. I'm coming back. Hold on. Brought to you by the NBA. Old photos of the NBA Finals. Alright, hold on. Let's get back to it. So, yeah, they're going to go look. There was a Robinson and Wemby tie-up. Who does the ball go off of very last? Both hands touched. It looks like Robinson had the last touch on it. Going out of bounds. But I was talking a little bit about Okay, largest blown leads, who's had the greatest comebacks and stuff. Largest Spurs blown lead in, you know, franchise history. The reason why I'm looking all of this up and why we're even talking about it is because the Knicks are starting their comeback right now, whether you like it or not. This thing was 29 points, but then in the third quarter they outshot and outscored the Spurs 26-14, going on their own little runs in that game. And what was a 29-point advantage has now been cut to a 15-point advantage. And considering that, you know, the bench is non-existent for the Knicks, but considering you have 27 points from Brunson, 25 points from OG, you got to ride this game out, and you got to see what happens. And there's parts of me that think that it is very reachable for them to get back into this game, just because, I mean, you sink 2 back-to-back threes, and then you turn that 15-point deficit into a 9-point deficit. You know what I mean? And in this time, too, that the Spurs have kind of let off a little bit and let the Knicks get back into this one. Turnovers and bricked shots. Sorry, I don't have to talk. They've been missing stuff. And so now as we cue into the fourth quarter, we'll just see what's going on right now. Right now they're looking at a turnover, and it was like who did touch out of bounds last on. Here's the buckets for Jaylen Brown. Well, we got a commercial first. 4, 3, 2. All right, my turn. Okay, here we go. Where's that sweet spot that I was talking about? Yep, right here. Okay, this is what the third quarter was for the Knicks. There's the bump, a little bit of and one, just throw it up there. Cash money. Brunson and OG single-handedly have kept the Knicks in this game. With their points combined, I think it's 52. His 27 and OG's 25. So, anyways, guys. Oh, here's the call. Oh, it went off Wemby. Okay, from the other angle, that angle was perfect. The other angle, it looked like it went off Robinson. But with that angle, you could clearly see Wemby had it. Call overturned. There we go. Nicely done. All right, guys. I'll give my thoughts to this segment that we're going to watch here for next commercial break. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Be sure to leave a like. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. They've literally gone on a 20-4 run, and now all of a sudden I hear this degrading, no, 31 points. I don't even know who was it. OG who just hit the three. I'm watching the damn game, and I don't even know who just hit this three. It was OG. Okay. Again, gotta go to your playmakers. 31-31. These two have been, oh my, did I even turn down the volume? I don't even think I don't, hey Doc, we better back up. I don't think we have enough room to get, I don't even have the music on. I don't even have the music on. Hello, we're a professional program around here, okay, people? Sometimes we miss the bells and whistles that we need to get. Okay, this will probably be it for the long stretch, because there's probably going to be a lot of ticky-tacks, and maybe there's going to be, under a minute, maybe I might turn on the camera and we might do an end of the game reaction. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I thought they said no watch parties. What the hell are we doing? That looks like a watch party to me. No, but the Knicks have gone on this impressive 20-4 run. They're starting to make some clutch threes. The Spurs are turning the ball over, not making the jumpers that they need. Oh, there's Fox. Vassell, Fox, Wemby, they've all gotten good looks, but they've kept missing. So that cuts into it. But now, it was a 4-point deficit. Now it's back up to 7. But this game's way too close. It's a new ball game now. Momentum-wise. Oh, what the? Little spinorama there by Alvarado to make it 97-102. Again, this game is way too close to call right now. And it's a brand new ball game. That 30-point lead, whatever point, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters now is the next 3 minutes. Wembanyama, top of the key, sinks it. Oh my gosh, they blew it. They freaking blew it. What am I talking about? Well, let me get into it. What was a 21... No. What was a 29-point lead is now the Spurs down by 1. They have blown it. All the momentum. I mean, Brunson, OG. Brunson just hit a huge 3. Alvarado hit a huge 3 as well. Let's go to the game cast here. Wemby finishes over the leg. Oh my gosh, look at the graph. Look at the graph. The graph never lies, dude. Look at it fall all the way down. No, Brunson's 36. He just made a clutch 3 there. This series is momentum. Like this series, these games are all about momentum. They've been able to march all the way back. They're gonna lose this one. Oh, they're gonna lose it. They freaking, you know what's unfortunate about this loss as well is this could have been. Here's another thing. Wemby had 19 in the first half. Wemby hasn't done anything in the second half. Like, it's been tough. But if they lose this is the difference between tying it at 2 apiece versus losing it in 5 or 6, because they could lose in San Antonio for all we know. And this could have been the game that caused it. So now they're down by 1. Fox. Oh! Okay, here comes Castle. He got fouled. Okay, another thing I'll say too. Castle did not step out of bounds. That out of bounds call was horse shit. That was a horse shit call. They gave the ball to the Knicks. Oh my gosh. You know, we might as well just play it out here. We might as well just play it out. Where's my water? Oh dang. We might as well just play it out. 105, 104, tied at 105. You know, all things considered, we could go to overtime. Why not? Let's go to overtime. Let's go to overtime. Come on. Come on, people. Let's go to overtime. Castle as well. Castle hasn't had a good game. 12 points versus his game 3. Oh, the other thing too. Hart blew that wide open layup. He should have just slammed it down. I know Castle was right behind him, but oh my gosh. Clutch. 106, 105, 30 seconds left. Are they going to call a timeout? They are. They're going to call a timeout. Here's another thing too. Look at these percentages. Okay? The 3 ball. They've only made three 3-pointers in the second half. That's a problem. What was 60%? No, I think it was like 63 or 63, 67. You know, it's mellowed out. It's mellowed out now to 40%. Where, you know, you had at one point with your 3-pointers, because I believe the Knicks only had 4 or 5 in the first half. You had double their threes. You made 10 more threes at one point when we were in the third quarter and looking at it. They had made 10 more 3-pointers than you. And now that stat's out the window because they're only down by 1. If Brunson makes another 3, this thing is over. is over. But I mean, just freaking, oh my gosh. This game has been interesting. This game has been so interesting. They led for 97% of the game. Brunson has just turned on the Brunson burner. Look at that 3 over Wemby. Oh my gosh. They're going to talk about that one. That's the one. And then there's the little floater over Castle. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The saxophones are getting much louder for the Spurs. Can you hear them? Oh boy. Great block by Wemby. Great block by Wemby. Go. Oh shit. Oh, he sold that. Oh, Next point wins. Oh my gosh, they're gonna go. Oh no, they're gonna call timeout. Okay. I was like, you know what? Just play on it. Play on it. Holy hell. Okay, something's gonna happen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 106, 105. Are they calling a timeout? Ah, boo. Boo, play it. Ah, boo. How freaking crazy would that have been if they just went all the way down the court, and just played on it. Oh, that is holy shit. I mean, I want the Spurs to win. Don't get me wrong. I want the Spurs to freaking win because I don't want to see this end in 5, and I hate seeing 3-1 leads. Like in the last, I believe last year. Did last year have a? Yeah, here's the blown. Yeah, wide open layup. Like since I think since 20, because I'm trying to think, 2017 3-0, 2018 sweep, 2019 3-1. Oh my, oh, that's a backcourt. Oh, hold on. They're not gonna call that. They're not gonna call that though. No, they're not gonna call that. No, not this late into the game. No, because fans would freak out and be like, "Oh my gosh, you blew the game." The officiating's been pretty even, all things considered. Okay, 5.7 seconds to go here. Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking gosh. Here's Brunson. Oh. (107, 106). We're good. 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 Look at security telling everybody, sit the fuck down. Get back in your fucking seat. Sit down. Look at security. Who didn't block OG? Oh, OG was wide open. Oh my gosh. He was wide freaking open. And just crashed the boards and then tipped it up and in. That is impressive. That is impressive. Like when Brunson was shooting it, he shot it over Wemby and Fox, and Obanobi was wide open and he just could cut inside and tip it in. Alright, here we go, Harper. Here we go, Castle. Or Wemby. They got 1.7 seconds. They got time to throw. They only need, the other thing too, they only need a layup. They only need a layup. They only need a layup. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Holy shit, what am I watching here? Yeah, tell the celebrities from Celebrity Row to get the F out of the way, because we got to inbound a ball here. Let's have some class, New York. What the hell's going on here? Thought you guys were professionals. No, I'm teasing. Here we go. Oh my! Where's the foul? Bullshit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a hose job. Bullshit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hope they blow this shit. That was... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, breaking news, a fight outside of Madison Square Garden just started. Breaking news, two fans clash. No. Can we see the replay? Can we see the replay? Can we see the replay? Are we gonna see the replay? No. No, they're not. No. No. For the quote integrity of the game, they're not gonna show the replay. There's no way. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want to see the replay. Oh well. What a hell of a comeback. So yeah, Wemby and Fox 2v1 on Brunson. Brunson went off the front iron, then OG just tipped it in. Tipped it in. Okay, I want to see... Playoff career high with 33. 10 for 15, 7 for 9 from the 3. That's going to be a big reason why they came back in this one. 7 for 9 from the 3. Like, he did play phenomenal in the second half. Same with Brunson. The Brunson burner. Yeah, they're winning the finals in Game 6. It's not happening in San Antonio. Well, actually, it might be best. It might be best for the world and the NBA if they win it in San Antonio. Shit. Oh my gosh. Boo. Is it gonna show? It's not gonna show the freaking. Come on. Yeah, it's not gonna show the final play. I just want to see what transpired on the last possession on. Did Castle retain possession, or was it a fumble the whole time and then he dropped the ball? Oh, there's Coach Calipari. That's cool. That's cool. That's what I want to see. Oh my. Here we go. Oh my gosh. No, they're showing the game winning play. They're not showing. Count it as an assist for Brunson. Just, yeah, I wanted to feed it to him off the front of the iron. Well, and then Cat was there too, so Cat could have. Nope. Castle had Cat blocked out. No, there's no way. There's no way. Wait, what the hell was Wembanyama? Hold on, where was Wembanyama during that hole? Hold on, let me watch Wembanyama. Wembanyama was not jumping. Oh my gosh. No, let's pull up the video right now. No, let's pull up the freaking video right now. The final most, well, here's a 3. This one's super important. This was actually a pretty big 3 here. So this is when it was 100 to 104. There's Brunson's 3 that he just chucks up. Just hee-ho, bang. Okay, that one made it 103, 104. Oh, it's not gonna. Okay, we'll let it wait and sit for a little bit. But I want you guys to see, if you pause it at 2:01, you have 4 players going at the ball. Obviously, OG's in the front. Who is the tallest player out there with both feet firmly planted on the ground? Wemby. That is insane. That is freaking insane. We're gonna play that back. We'll play that back. Oh my gosh. Damn it. Oh, is it not gonna? Damn it. Okay, then let me hold on. Let me rewind it. Let me rewind it to the final play here. It's not. Nope. They're not gonna show the final play. That is horse shit. That's some horse. Okay, let's go back here. Jalen Brunson gets a bucket and the foul as the Knicks erase a 29-point deficit to defeat and stun the Spurs. 106 to 107. Nah, okay, hold on. We'll wait. Maybe the Wemby is 1 point away from suspension. We gotta follow that one pretty closely, because again, if Wemby gets, I would not put it past anybody for them to throw Wemby out of a game. I would not put it past anybody. Let me look at the chat. Nah. Okay. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Let me see if YouTube has it already queued up, because I want to show and go over the very last. Oh my gosh, this video is already blowing up. It already has 3,000 views in 3 minutes. OG Obanobi, insane game winner. Spurs. Let's do Spurs versus Knicks. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. This has it. Okay, we're doing this. Yep. Let me skip this. Okay, this. All right. Because this is what I wanted to. Look at. Okay, so watch Castle here. Obviously, we can see because this is what I was barking at, of like, hey, show me something. Don't just, Okay. So again, let me show you exactly. Okay, hold on. How do I hide me? And then okay, see how swarmed? Again, I was joking. Like, again, junior high environment of everybody on the freaking court. No, that spacing and whatever, no, that's fine. It's like, hey, can anybody tell me who the coach is here? Because as far as we know, one of the coaches is over here, but it's like, no, he's freaking over here. Which, again, it's New York, it's whatever. Okay, so we have a slip screen here with Wemby. Okay, oh, no, hold on. Okay, gotta assess. Okay, so was it not a clean pass? Oh, okay, so it was tipped a little bit. It was tipped a little bit by Towns, because you can see the hand. He tipped it a little bit. It fell a little flat. He did not gather possession here. Okay. All right. Nope. That's all I wanted to see. I just wanted to make sure. Just double check. So it was tipped by Cat. Hands straight up. Correct thing to do. He didn't even have possession to go into the shooting motion. Nope, that was right call by the officials. Oh my gosh. And then Wemby. Oh my gosh. Nope. Okay. No, because there was parts of me that thought right here, like I thought he had the ball and then lost possession, and then oh no, okay. Okay, in real time with how quick it looked, I thought both of them just jumped on him, and we were playing Hack-a-Shack, but no, it was pretty clear. He did not retain position at all. All right, I'll give credit. I'll give credit. Oh my gosh, look at Coach Brown up here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, anyways. Okay, with that being said, it's time to post a meme that I have. Holy shit. Hold on, let me post a meme just real quick. Just real quick. I'm gonna post about oh, wait a minute. No, I'll post it. I'll post it after the stream. I'll definitely post it after the stream. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Cause I don't, you know, the saxophones getting louder meme. I don't think that. It's not a. It is a song, but it's not like a. Hold on. Let me. Cause I posted a meme about oh my gosh, let's see, new, oh my gosh, already top suggestion, New York live cam. You just type in oh my gosh. Okay, no, here we go. Oh my gosh, look at this, you just type New York, and it's already the top suggestion. Here we go. Look at this. They're already getting ready to go. Oh my god, I have to get the hell out of the way. Shit. Damn. Hold on, let me see if it still does. Oh, there's oh, okay. What about over here? Times Square is actually, the crossroads of Times Square are actually pretty clear. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah. Yep, here we go. Already headed towards the garden. Getting ready to go. Oh yeah, here we go. Tonight, Gotham relies on one man to save us. Shit. I'll post my meme. Basically, it's a scene from Avengers. I'm gonna post it, and yeah. All right. We'll worry about that later. But we did get. Let's see if anything else is posted from the tip-in. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, this ad's gonna be 30 seconds. Yikes. Let's see if I can refresh and try to. Nope. Okay, it's gonna be a 29-second ad. Okay. While we wait, folks, should I get? I haven't looked at the chat in a minute. Let me look at the chat. Spurs sitting at a 75%. Whoops. We were wrong. Oh boy, we were wrong. Okay, here we go. All right, let me show you what I'm looking at here. Okay. Let's go right. Okay. Okay, so everybody's going crazy. Knicks just won the game. Let's fast forward to right here. Okay. Right here. Right here. Okay. This is the freeze frame. This is the, wait, let me see what we got. Post game reaction. Has TNT started their post-game reaction? Inside the NBA. England national team in Costa Rica. We already saw and watched that. Oh, here comes Brunson. Hold on. Here comes the Brunson burner. I want to hear what he has to say. Look at that. He must have been tuning into my stream. Because what did he say? Chip away at the lead. Chip away at the lead. Go on runs. And that is exactly what they did. They went on 2 runs, actually. They went on a 20-4 run and then a 18.
You're allowed to think about the worst possible scenario, but you got to go out there and do something about it. You know, and just having my teammates back, just fighting every possession, just figuring out what we had to do, but not leaving it. Down the stretch in these games, you've been able to show.
Shout out, Draymond. Not too.
Not serious. You feel like you figured them out tonight personally, that you were able to.
You know what's funny? Is Draymond Green has only been in one close contested game like this in NBA Finals history, and he lost it. Game 6 when the Warriors won the title was not a close game, and every single game in that series, the only close game was Game 5, which the Warriors ended up winning. But like, the Raptors took control of their series when they won it, and there were other outside factors like, you know, KD's injury and Thompson's injury. So there's 2019. 2018 was a sweep, and 2017, like, they were up 3-0 at that series, so the series was already in hand. So arguably, I would say, oh, hello. Yeah, that was a little razzle-dazzle spin move there by Harper. Then 57 seconds. Oh wait, this is 50 seconds left in the third. Never mind. I thought that was the fourth quarter. Wemby. Oh yeah, Wemby sold on that layup. Oh no, but he made it. Where's the foul call there? The other thing too, if you want to look at foul calls and stuff, foul calls definitely did favor the Knicks. If you want to look at free throws. I don't think free throws were why the Knicks won this game. It ultimately was because the Spurs stopped making threes in the second half. Let's go, actually, let me pull up real quick, if it will let me pull up the stat. Yeah, right here. They only made 3 3-pointers in the second half. You're not going to win games. You're not going to win games if you make, because look at that, 15. 5 of them were, so they made 10 3-pointers in the second half versus the Spurs, who only made 3. That's a big stat nobody's going to look at or care about, because why the hell would we care about those stats? We're just watching the game. Okay, that's another thing. Did Alvarado get a backcourt? Oh, okay. They're joking. They're joking and chuckling. It was a backcourt. Okay. So it was a backcourt that failed to be called a backcourt. Okay. Alright, whatever. Hey, let's make sure we keep that in the highlight reel, though. Oh, no? No, we're going to cut it out? Oh, shit. Okay. But all things considered, I mean, Spurs blew it because they needed to box out OG Obanobi on the last possession, and then you shot 3 threes in the second half. Yeah, you have, Draymond. You've also been on stacked teams. not happening. They're not closing it out in San Antonio. This is going 7. This is going 7. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, we'll let you know. It was called, you guys weren't playing defense. You're letting the Spurs bank every 3 off you. That was what was going on. Shit. Most 30-point plus games in a single playoff. Hey, he has 8. He actually has all those records. That's actually pretty impressive. If Kenny's suit was a little bit more orange, him and Shaq would look like Harry and Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber. Shaq's got a baby blue suit on. Oh, Jay Wright was there too? Alright. Well, he was their coach at Nova. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, we're definitely making a meme. We're definitely freaking making a meme. We have to. We have to make the meme. No, good on Brunson, man. Brunson kicked ass. Oh, look at him and Coach Wright. That's fun. Dude, look at security trying to get Brunson off. They're like, come on, dude. Come on, we know you're, you know. Let's get you off the court here. Because it was a madhouse. It was a freaking madhouse. Yeah, I do. I am curious for Wemby on his thoughts with the loss. Okay, so it's gonna cut to commercial. Okay, we were distracted for the last 10 minutes, my bad. But the point that I was trying to make and come up with here and talk about is, so we have 1, 2 OGs right here. I know you can't see him, but here's his arm, and then you got 4 right there. So you got 4 guys all pushing the boards, and then your tallest guy out here isn't even jumping. Crazy. That is freaking crazy. What's also crazy is it showed an establishing shot. It showed an establishing shot, and there are about 100 people on the court right now in New York. That is freaking crazy. Wait, hold on. Was that it? Is it over? Yeah, no, okay, it might be over. Okay, so yeah, yeah, they're not gonna do any more reactions because I was thinking if they had anything else I could kind of say and go, oh yeah, no, they make a good point. This is probably the last thought I'll have is you look and you see, yeah, you got 4 guys going. And the other thing too, again, where's he's over here, so Brunson shoots it, which again, if he sunk that 3, that would have been freaking crazy. Adam Sandler, what are you doing here? No, I'm teasing. So nobody's blocking him. Okay, and then he just free lane to the basket. Fox didn't pick him up. If Fox, okay, here's the craziest thing too. If Fox isn't watching the ball and watching a rebound, like rebounder, like eyes on here, or if Wemby's watching, Fox boxes him out. Oh wait, hold on. That's how I can tell it's hit. Hold on, let me fix that. No, we're not doing a night light. Hold on. The nightshade. Turn off. There we go. Okay, back to it. My bad. But if Fox boxes him out, he's not there to try to, because we have these two. We have these two getting the rebounds and swiping it away. Again, I think the Spurs can still win the series, which I know that is super crazy. That's a super crazy take. But I don't. There's parts of me after watching Vegas lose Game 2 in the Stanley Cup Final and seeing what they could do for Game 3. We in a sense just witnessed Vegas blowing a lead and the Knicks coming back from a huge deficit. Like, they're kind of the same. If you want to, well, yeah, I would say the equivalent of 4 goals in hockey would probably be a 25. Well, it was a 29-point lead, but oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to clip it. I'm gonna have to go back in the stream and clip me researching how big the largest blown lead is. Oh, I'm gonna have to make a video on that. Oh shit. But no, you look and yeah, if Wemby, man, damn, that is. Wouldn't you know? Again, you can't hate on Wemby on this play too, because look, he has his hand up. He's trying to block it. What's Fox doing? Just watching. Yeah, if Fox would have boxed him out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I look at this play totally different now, because look, Castle has Cat. Cat's not getting this rebound, and then we can already see that Harper's ready to go for the ball, and then Vessel's right there as well, because Harper's gonna out rebound him, and Vessel's gonna out rebound Bridges. Oh my freaking gosh. Oh, damn it. Well, and what I was saying earlier about if the Knicks did win this game, which, spoiler alert, they ended up winning. What I was talking about with like momentum is, the point that I was trying to make is, if the Knicks end up winning this game, I could see this be the game where it's like, okay, it's over. The series is over. They're going to win it, because just how with San Antonio, again, you have to have a short memory. If they had to go play, imagine, here's what's crazy, and this is why I like the 2-2-1-1-1 format. Because imagine if they had to play Game 5. Like, let's throw it back a decade ago, and it was the 2-3-2 method. Imagine trying to have to go back to this environment in the Garden and win Game 5. To force a Game 6 to get back to San Antonio. There's no way in hell. No way in hell. So, truthfully, I don't know how the Spurs come back from this. I mean, they will. I do think the Spurs can win. I said the Spurs could win Game 1. I said the Spurs could win Game 4. I said the Spurs could win probably Game 5. Wow. Here we are, though. Here we freaking are. I think I'm at a disbelief, too, just with how wild this ending was. Because I'm in a freaking 29-point lead. Yep. Fox is looking at the ball. Well, actually, hold on. Maybe, hold on. Whoa. Maybe from this angle. Well, actually, ball's already way on its way. Maybe he could have had a chance to, because I'm thinking, because again with depth perception and stuff, it's like I'm over here, you know, armchair quarterbacking it, where it's like, oh yeah, he easily could have. Maybe OG's already like 3 feet in front of him, and there's no way. Unbelievable. Could you imagine if that was like the clinching, if this happened in like game 6 or 7? That'd be freaking unbelievable. Alright, let me look at the chat. Spurs, yep, 75%. Boy, were we wrong. Boy, were we freaking wrong. Alright, people. We're gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna go make that little meme, and then we'll get things queued up and stuff. What the hell? Remind me later. Just getting a freaking ad in the middle of, hey, by the way, hey, your computer. Let me look. Chuck calls the Spurs the dumbest basketball. Wow. Look at that. Chuck calls Spurs the dumbest basketball team in the history of civilization. Really? Alright, Chuck. Here's the final play. Which again, we already looked at it. Didn't retain possession, so it was clean. No hard foul, no nothing, no nonsense. Because there's parts of me too, where like let's say he did have possession of the ball and tried to shoot, and they just hack-a-shacked him. They're not letting him go to the line. There's no way in hell. I have watched so many sports to know that it's like, yeah, you're not getting that foul call. You are not getting that foul call. Maybe if you're the Knicks, but oh my gosh. Yeah, did you see the amount? That's the other thing too, is like the rush of, like, this might be Spike Lee over here. It is Spike Lee trying to sneak onto the court. But yeah, this is freaking, it was a good game. Super surprised that the Spurs blew it. Now let's listen to this. Let's listen on into this. I want to know. Okay, wait, pause. Oh, damn it. I'm probably going to get copyright claimed. I'm definitely going to get copyright claimed for this. Hold on, let me try something here. Let me get my headphones. Okay. Oh, that's a flattering shot. Whoa. Hello. Echo. Okay, that's better. That's definitely a flattering shot of Shaq's balls. My bad. Let me change it up a little bit. My bad. Is this a little better? There we go. That's better. Okay, let me unmute it. Oh, volume. Ooh, let me pause that. Let me pause the music. I'll go right here. We'll go about 12-ish. Okay.
Best basketball team in the history.
Oh my gosh. Okay, if I don't get claimed by TNT, I'm gonna get claimed by Journey, because freaking the music. Okay.
Of civilization.
Stupidest team in civilization.
Oh, wow. We saw they had a 25-point lead.
25-point lead.
Took eight straight threes.
8 straight threes.
Like, they thought to get, like...
8 straight threes. Gonna pause it for like 30 seconds. No, which I did talk about that. I did touch up on that the amount of threes that they made in the first half compared to the second half. 14-3. That was a huge swing. Huge swing. Okay. You know, maybe I might just keep it if it's going to be mellow like this.
That was some of the most mismanaged, stupid basketball. Hey, when you blow a 29-point lead,
Mismanaged.
the other team has to help you.
Yes. Oh, no,
San Antonio Spurs.
that's actually a really good point. I do think the Spurs did bail out the Knicks by, I mean, how many times, too, did Johnson failed to call a timeout when the Knicks were in the middle of going on their runs? Because there were a handful of times when, I mean, let me pull up the, okay, just look at the numbers here. 26-14 in the third, 32-16 in the fourth. So there were multiple times when here come the Knicks, they're picking it up. Oh, they just started. They're on a 12-0 run right now. Now they're on a 15-0 run right now. Not actually, like the Spurs would make buckets in between. Like I think the final run that they went on was like 22 to 6. I don't know, but like they showed it at the bottom of the screen and then lost track of it. Okay, hold on.
Help this New York Knicks win this game by doing some of the stupid-ass stuff I've ever seen.
Stupid ass. Oh, and remember how I was talking about if you make that suit a little bit more. You make that suit a little bit more orange, they could be Dumb and Dumber. That's why I made that meme. Okay, Shaq, what do you have to say, Shaq?
Basketball court. Congratulations to the Knicks for coming back, but Chuck, I agree with you. They played terrible basketball.
Yes, they played very terrible basketball. You know, this is probably, we might as well get used to it. This is probably what Draymond's going to do after his basketball career.
Got comfortable.
Because, like, look at what's going on with TNT. You got, Johnson, the one that won the cup with the Avalanche a handful of years ago. Which, shit, that was 4 years ago, dude.
They got comfortable with the league. They was already talking about, going back to San Antonio.
Yep.
They just
got caught with their hand in the cookie jar. Already thinking about next game.
Hey, you never know what a champion is until you become a champion.
Oh, that's a good take from Shaq.
But tonight, the Knicks, they fought like a champion.
Oh. Okay. All right. No, Shaq has a point. Shaq has a point. I'll give it to him. Now let me turn that down. Which is like, hell yeah, I think Shaq would have a point. The dude's been here, done that. He's played basketball. All right. Yeah, we're gonna end the stream here though. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go get some food. But I thank you guys for hanging out tonight. This was super fun, super duper fun. We're not gonna do a reactionary stream because there's actually not much to react to though. Like when you look at the world of ESPN and everything going on, like. Oh man, love it. Freaking love it, dude. That's his face on every shot too. Like you watch he was playing some, as much as I was grilling into, oh my gosh, he's disappeared in this game. He started playing clutch like the final 10 minutes of the fourth quarter. But the yeah, let's take a little look-see around. Yep, OG Anunoby tip in with 1.2 seconds left lifts Madison Square Garden into a frenzy as the Knicks erase a 29-point deficit and take a commanding 3-1 lead. This is probably, oh my gosh. Yeah, there's nothing else like in the sports world. I mean, there's stuff going on like the injunctions and stuff with Texas Tech going on, which teams are talking about not scheduling them in future matchups, which is like, okay, whatever. There's world World Cup rankings. You look at the NFL. Mahomes restructured his contract. Yeah, nothing, baseball wise, nothing too much. Stanley Cup, we know about the Stanley Cup. We know where the series is at, sitting at 2 apiece. So yeah, nothing too much. All right, people, we're gonna end the stream though, right here though. I thank y'all for hanging out with me. This was a fun stream. How long have we been streaming? Oh my gosh, we've been streaming for 3 effing hours. And I started late too. Like the first quarter was done when I hit the go live button because I was eating a snack. I was eating my lunch. But I think the biggest reaction that I have out of this game is the Spurs. Like if I'm gonna like try to cut through all the bullshit, and look at how this game went. Momentum is a hell of a thing, and I think the Knicks caught momentum at the right time. Like I was saying during commercial breaks, they were chipping away at the lead, chip away. And then ultimately at the very end, they got the tip in too. Like the luck did need to go their way, like the ball did need to bounce their way. Because that could have been a wild rebound too. Like it could have bounced anywhere. If Brunson missed it, it could have bounced anywhere. But then also, the other thing, the 3 ball. The Spurs, impressive 60+% in the first half, and then it leveled out to a 40% because they only made 3 in the second half, versus the Knicks who made 10. That I believe is the biggest stat in all of this. Like, yeah, you can look at Brunson getting hot. You can look at OG's tip-in. You can look at turnovers. You can look at Wembanyama not showing up at all in the second half and him shooting terribly. You can look at those stats and numbers. But, like, I think the biggest stat is what the Knicks lacked in the first half, shooting the 3 ball. They made up for it in the second half. And this was the Spurs' loss. Yes, the Knicks won, and yes, the Knicks mounted a comeback. But just like with the Vegas game, if we want to, ding, 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 look over here, and rewatch, after Mitch Marner had his hat trick, and then it's like, well, let's plan for Game 4, and then the Kings came back. Vegas gave the Hurricanes that game. Now, the difference between Vegas and the Spurs is Vegas won in overtime. The Spurs did not, and so that's how I feel about this finals game. Is the Spurs were not playing clutch there at the very end, which that was something that I applauded them in Game 3, was their ability to play clutch buckets at the very end of Game 3 to secure that win. But now, which there's parts of me where it's like, does the NBA like could you freaking imagine? Could you imagine if the Knicks blew a 3-1 lead? Oh, that'd be funny. Oh, they'd write stories about it. But that's all I have to say about this game. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in and giving your thoughts in the polls. I guess we'll tune in. All eyes are towards Game 5. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. If you guys like gaming, be sure to tune back in about an hour or so. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.